We've recently completed 2 projects in, for lack of a better word, vacation communities located north of Toronto. And what's interesting about these 2 projects is that they're both for multiple families. So one house is a house that we built in the Muskoka region, just kind of at the edge of the Canadian Shield on a beautiful lake. And one day we got a call from this particular client that said, I have a bit of a dilemma. I have a family that's married and grown and grandchildren, and he wanted to ensure that his entire extended family would be able to enjoy this amenity. We have a house prototype called the Q, which we did in collaboration with Royal Homes. It took something like 8 or 9 weeks from the time we had approved drawings in Royal Home Shop to build the basic modules, which were then delivered to the site and craned into place in 1.5 days. But once it was on site, there was about a third of the project was site finishing, which included the decks and the exterior finish on the envelope, and millwork and site work. The size of the modules kind of created a set of parameters, a set of restraints or constraints that gave the house in the end a kind of extraordinary presence, and that is to say that the house is 15 feet wide and 120 feet long. As a result, this kind of horizontal, 2-story horizontal bar, which gets placed in the landscape, when placed within this incredible field of vertical forest, almost disappears. So you enter by a bridge from the blind side. That is to say that the house presents itself essentially as a wall to the lake from the approach, and you enter it on the second level through a bridge through the forest. That kind of removes you from the moment you get out of your car to the moment you land in the house. It kind of removes you from the forest floor, and then you arrive in the public spaces, and then you move down into your private dwelling, and then the private dwelling, once you break through this kind of wall, the whole other side of the house is glassed. So everybody has exactly the same relationship to the lake, no matter what your bedroom is and no matter what family member you are. So it's absolutely kind of handled evenly and democratically. It is so straightforward, and as a result, it becomes incredibly easy to live in for these 2 families, with kind of one family occupying one end, another family occupying the other end, and as they move closer to the center, they share the space.